The Palisades Fire in Los Angeles County has exploded to more than 17,000 acres. Since it started just 2 days ago, just like Tony mentioned, it is still 0% contained. It has destroyed entire neighborhoods in West LA, turning once vibrant communities into burnt-out shells. All this begs the big question: how is the federal government responding? For more on that, we are joined by FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
The question we want to know, what are your teams doing right now, and what are your biggest concerns as firefighters continue to struggle as they contain, or at least try to contain, these flames?
I mean, I think as we have just heard, this is still a very dynamic and dangerous situation. And, you know, one thing that I just want to be able to get across is people still need to listen to their local officials, make sure that they're heeding their advice so they can stay safe and so we don't lose any more lives as a result of this fire. We have teams that are in place in the State Emergency Operations Center working side by side now that we have the presidential disaster declaration, so we can ensure we're bringing the resources in to help the people that have been impacted. We're moving resources like commodities and supplies. We have them in California. We have a staging base closer that we can move them in closer. And I'm in really close contact with the president of the American Red Cross as well as the NORTHCOM commander to make sure that we are all unified as a federal government and the nonprofit agencies to support all of these people that have lost so much.
And that's where I want to go, Deanne. We've seen story after story with when you say to people, what are you going to do? The big answer is, I don't know. I mean, people are still in shock and they don't know where to turn, where to go. So how can people who need funds, what exactly are you providing them, number one? You've touched on it briefly. What exactly are you providing? And what do they need to do to get what you are providing?
Yeah, I mean, I know it has to be completely overwhelming for so many families right now, but know that help is there. And help is going to come in many forms. It's going to come from FEMA, from the federal government. It's going to come from our volunteer agencies. It's going to come from your insurance company. And so some of the things people need to do right now is, one, make sure that they are safe. The most important thing that they can do is ensure that they're out of harm's way. If they're in a safe place, then I need them to contact and register for assistance with FEMA. They can go to disasterassistance.gov. That's the easiest way. They can start that process. But they also have to contact their insurance company to see what they're going to cover, because we will work together with what the insurance company provides and what they don't provide to help jumpstart the recovery process for these individuals.
Administrator Criswell, as you know, there's a new administration coming into Washington, D.C. How confident are you that FEMA will be able to continue to handle the needs of the American people with a robust budget and with all the things that you require to be able to carry out your responsibilities?
You know, these types of tragedies that we're seeing right now in California, they don't care whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. All of these people have been impacted. And the dedicated women and men at FEMA are going to continue to provide support to all of those people that have been impacted by this fire or these fires, as well as the work that we're continuing to do in Georgia, North Carolina, and Florida from Hurricanes Helene and Milton. We're going to continue to provide all of the services that they are eligible for and ensure that we are supporting them through their recovery process.
So nothing changes as far as your mission. Thank you very, very much, FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell. We appreciate it.